right now. Eyewitness Sports.
Oh, the weather outside might be a little frightful, but Comets Fan Appreciation Week is oh so delightful. The Comets began their Fan Appreciation Week tonight as they got set for their final 2 home games of the season. Fans were welcomed into the Auld with open arms, but unfortunately the Comets fell to the Marlies. Cam Squire started things off with the opening goal in the first period that the Marlies matched with a goal of their own, but Colton White had an answer. Things were going smoothly until the Marlies scored 5 goals in the third, practically back to back to, well, you get the picture. The Marlies skated away with the 6-2 victory. Fans can buy tickets to the final home game on Friday night's rivalry game against Syracuse for $10, and after the game, season ticket members will have the opportunity to paint the ice. Well, it is officially week 2 of high school boys lacrosse season, so that means we have some Wednesday rankings for Section 3. We'll start with Class B. Watertown tops the list with a 4-1 record and keep the number 1 spot from last week. Christian Brothers Academy moved up 1 spot in the rankings from 3 to 2, while East Syracuse Manoa swapped places with them, falling to 3. To round out Class B, Whitesboro stays in the 5th spot after a 1-2 start to the season. In Class C, there wasn't too much movement either. Janesville, DeWitt, and Homer stay in their respective spots, while Fulton and Carthage swap places to finish out Class C. New Hartford stays in the 5th spot with a 1-2 record as well. The weather postponed our games tonight, so hopefully we have more action for you tomorrow night. And on to something you don't see every day. In the game between the New York Mets and the Minnesota Twins, first base umpire Hunter Wendelstedt was struck in the head by a foul ball late in the 7th inning. According to Mets manager Carlos Mendoza, he was thankful that Wendelstedt was doing well after the fact. Well, the 7 seeds in both the East and West are determined from last night's play-in games, so now it's time to turn our attention to the 8 seeds. Tonight, the Heat defeated the Bulls and will play the Hawks for the 8th seed in the East. And as we speak, the Kings host the Mavericks to decide who will play the Grizzlies for the West 8th seed.
Well, Dorian, obviously we are out of the playoffs for the Utica Comets, but it's still good to go cheer them on. And, of course, we would prefer to see a win.
Absolutely. A win is always welcome.
All right. Thank you, Dorian. That's all the time we've got for Eyewitness Sports. But coming up next after the break in tonight's Political Minute, News Nation's Washington Bureau Chief Mike Vaquera explains where many Americans stand on the use of artificial intelligence.